Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do the detailed review of the camera on the Samsung Galaxy J7, the 2016 variant. So similar to the J7 from the 2015, the J7 of 2016 also comes with a 13 megapixel shooter, f1.9 LED flash, a front facing 5 megapixel camera, and there is also an LED flash for selfies. So this is the camera aspect about the J7. Now let's go into the camera interface. So unlike the J5, which also comes with the same camera which we reviewed previously, the J7 has a different processor. This is an octa-core chipset from Exynos. The other one, the J5, has a Snapdragon 410 quad-core chipset. So based on the chipset, there should be definitely difference in the camera performance overall. So here is the camera interface of the J7. So here, if you go to the modes, we have different modes available. There are some additional modes like the sports mode, night mode also included in the J7 in the camera aspect. So some additional modes are included, so that's the option. So there is again no option to download additional modes similar to the Samsung Galaxy S7 or the Edge. So this is a budget offering, so there is no option to download additional modes. Now here we have the FX, then option to switch off or switch on the timer, then the option to turn off or on the flash. Then the aspect ratio 16:9 is available for 9.6 megapixel. There's also 1:1 at 9.5 megapixel, and the default is 4:3 at 13 megapixel. Then if you go to the settings, we have full HD video recording, that's a 1080p on the rear camera, and you can also take photos using the volume key. So that's the options. Now here apart from that, you have the option to turn on the front facing camera. Again here we have skin mode, large eyes, and a slim face. Now here we have an option to turn on the front facing flash. So if you're using the selfie camera in low light conditions, you can switch on the flash for the front facing camera as well. So not too many phones offer this option, so that's one good thing. If you're looking for better selfie experience, this is one great option. So that is the camera interface of the Samsung Galaxy J7, the 2016 variant. Now let's go into the camera samples which we have taken using this device. So here are some of the daylight shots which you have taken using the J7, and you can see the camera samples have come quite good. The sharpness levels are decent, and the color quality looks quite okay for a budget offering, or rather the mid-range offering. Now if you compare with the Samsung Galaxy J7, which also has the same camera, we would say that the color quality is not as good as the J5 in the J7. So J7 tends to change the color quality altogether, so it's not really accurate color. So that's one concern we have about the J7. While the J5 did exhibit some good clarity in the photos, the J7 was not really accurate in the color quality. The sharpness levels again was quite decent. The overall experience taking the photos was quite good as well. Now talking about the close-up shots which were taken with this device, again they come quite good. The focusing was decent. It was not really fast. There is touch to focus, and it did take some time, some additional seconds to focus because there is no face detection autofocus. It's a normal autofocus, and it did take some time, but overall once the focus is locked, it does take photos in quick time. So that's the close-up shots which we are taken with the Samsung Galaxy J7. Now talking about the low light experience, this was not really as good as the daylight shots, and we could see that noise was more or less pronounced on the low light samples. Now the sample quality with adequate lighting was just average, but when the light became much dimmer, the quality became worse, and it's not really a great low light shooter in this price point. We are talking about other phones in this price point because it's not a flagship phone, nor it's priced above the 25-30k price point. This is a budget offering in the 15 to 16k of price point. So for that price, we would say there are much better cameras than the Samsung Galaxy J7, and this was quite disappointing because the J5 had some good camera experience, but the J7 failed to provide that experience with the different processor. Now talking about the video recording samples, again was quite decent for a budget offering, but then it was not the best in this category. The colors looked quite decent. Again the clarity also was just okay. Now looking at the front facing camera sample, this is one good area because it has a front facing flash. You can take selfies in low light conditions, and here are some of the samples which came quite well on the front facing camera. So overall, what do we think about the Samsung Galaxy J7 camera? While the J7 from the 2015 had a quite good camera, we are quite disappointed with the camera experience on the J7. It was not really that good even when compared to the J5, which has the same camera but different processor. The J7 was not really as good as the J5, and it isn't really a class-leading performance in this price point. There are much better cameras in this price point. The Lenovo ZUK Z1, there is Redmi Note 3, and other devices as well, which has a pretty good camera experience overall. So if you're looking for if your primary concern about the smartphone is the camera, then Samsung Galaxy J7 is in the best out there. But if you're looking for overall performing device, the Samsung Galaxy J7 definitely is a decent buy. So that was the detailed camera review of the Samsung Galaxy J7, the 2016 variant. So hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.